2 charities, 5 bikes, 39 countries, 40,000 Ks. This is Castle2Palace. To be honest with you, it's probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I've done quite a few hard things in my life. But sitting down, trying to work out the route, communicating with all the various charities, going to sponsors. It's not something I've done. I've not done fundraising. SPCA, the guy says to me, give me five rand for the SPCA. Oh, no problem. We'll support. Because it's easy. You put your hand in your pocket and your money goes to somewhere to support it. The African soul is one that is very open. I've experienced that on a number of occasions. We've been in the top of a mountain in Lesotho, and you get a guy who will come up and give you firewood. He doesn't know you from a bar of soap because he's just welcome you to his country. You can be sat in the middle of Mozambique, and a guy will come up and give you a big bag of cashew nuts, and you're like, "What's this for?" Just welcome. We tend to see the bad stuff. We seem to focus on the bad stuff of Africa. Africa's always seemed to be putting its hand out. True to an extent, but I think the hand should hold a pen and paper and an opportunity for education. Five, 6 months ago, we were sitting talking about it. Then we had to find somebody to do it for, and that's a difficult one. You don't sort of pull charities out of a hat. You sort of have to think about why do you want to support the charities. And the 2 we found, one is TUSK Trust. They've got a lot of projects working in Africa, throughout Africa, various different projects, elephant projects, Save the Rhino. They support a lot of small projects going on at the moment. And the other charity we found was Hope for Children, which works with disadvantaged children through quite a few countries in Africa. You take stock of your life when you're hitting 50 nearly, but not for a while yet. You take stock of your life and you say to yourself, okay, my kids are at school, my kids are fed and clothed, the house, the car and all that stuff. That's fine, but what did I do for anybody else? What did I do to make a difference? And when I did the accounting, I found there was sort of a big negative in what did I do for other people. And so Mick and myself were sat and having a beer, and he chirped up and said, okay, let's go and do sponsored ride. I said, great, let's do it. And he said, where should we go? And I said, let's ride to the UK. I said, okay, fine, but everybody does that. Everybody rides up or hops up or rides a unicycle through Africa. But if we're going to do it, we go up and back. It is not a holiday. It's far from a holiday. I think it's going to be hard work for everybody in the team. Everybody involved is going to be working very hard. And the aim, that hard work is going to go towards us raising as much funding as possible. So the more energy we put in now, the more time, the more effort we put in, I think the more of a success the whole event's going to be. That's a wrap!